Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're doing our 100-day crafting challenge. We're on day 41. We're getting there. We're going to make what's in the box. We're not going to make the box, but we're going to make what's in the box. And that would be this little bitty rinky-dinky thing. It's super cute. It's super tiny. This is a journal card, and there's a little pocket on the front of it. Should I bring it closer? I mean, you know. Okay, and I put the mouse and spring on the back. So it's the Spring Garden mini journal, mini size. Okay. What I did was I put some of the things in here. I made everything small so that you can, you know, have fun with it. I used the signature pages so that there's a signature for sure, but I matted the other pages onto the signature pages. And of course, you know, we're going to have that belly band in there, so somewhere, you know. It's cute, right? There's another one with the duck. And, you know, little journal cards. All that kind of stuff. And, of course, the little mini insert notebook, right? In the, I use this as a tuck pocket. So it goes in there. It's fun, guys. This is going to be so fun to make again. This one I made so that I would know what I was doing. You gotta do, you know, you gotta do stuff before you do stuff on camera. And then still it goes wrong, so hey. Alright, so for this one I made a box, but for the one that we're gonna do on camera, we're gonna make a a pouch envelope for its little place to live, okay? So let me get this out of the way. Remind me now, I don't want to forget that. We gotta, you know, check it off. Okay, so this is, I went ahead and miniaturized everything for you, and this will be on my website and the Facebook group page, so you can go and get them, and they're going to be fun. You've got lots of options here. Most of the things, I think everything except for the signature page is in the miniaturized version. You've got all your little fussy cuts, and you don't have to I mean, you can punch those out with a circle punch and just, you know, use them that way. I used, when I had those little journal cards, that was me cutting up, cutting these out, right? And that's in the regular kit, which is on my website and in the Facebook group page. So you just cut these out, and they work perfectly for those little pockets right here. So, yep. This may take us 2 or 3 videos because it is a little bit, well, small, shall we say. Just, it's tiny, okay? So when you get this, you know, get it printed out, cut out all your pieces, and then, you know, then we'll get busy on it, right? I'm going to show you how to put, I've got my little signature pieces ready. Now this is just the paper from, the signature paper from the mini kit, okay? So this one's for the little insert notebook, and this one's for the actual little mini tiny journal. I don't know what to call it. It's an itty bitty one, okay? So I've got my little pieces all cut out. I'm trying not to lose anything because, you know, it's a thing. So this is the cover for the little journal, right? And what I did was I kind of put this here and said, okay, I'm going to have, you know, a little bit up here and a little bit down here. I put that red line, well, it's not a red line, it's like a pink mauve line, and you can leave it there or chop it off or chop part of it off, whatever you want to do with your size that you want to use, right? So there you go. So my little signature will sit in here like so, and it will be sewn in, of course, and that's what we're going to do now. Yeah, we're going to do that. But before we do that, I've got this little bitty snippet of fabric that we're going to put on the cover, because, yep, if we don't put that there and we start sewing through this, it's lightweight cardstock, but it still could have a problem, and I don't want to have a problem with it ripping through. If you're going to do all this kind of little tedious work, then, you know, make sure you're not sabotaging yourself. I don't want those strings. Okay, so let's do this, and we'll get on to our signature. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here and squidge it out with the finger tool, and we'll get this on there. If anybody didn't get my, joke, it's, just squidge it out with your finger or whatever you want to squidge it with, right? I want it to be a little bit further up here. As I said, when you get on camera, things get a little bit wonky with you. Okay, so now we've got our front part. I don't think I'm going to need all that on the back. I may take some of that off because it'll be a little bit too invasive, right? So let me get my scissors. This is all a little bit of, I don't know. It's a little bit of figuring things out as you go with each one. Okay, now we'll get this back on here. Let it get squashed back down there. Get some of these strings off. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little more glue on there because it wants to let go when you pull it off. It won't let go after a minute though without ripping the whole thing off. So there you go, right? Okay. Now we've got it on there. I think they're cute. They're worth the fiddliness of it, the tediousness of it, I think. Okay, now we'll do our back. I just didn't want all that extra back there. Yeah, I hope you guys are having fun with this 100-day challenge. I have had fun. I have had a lot of fun trying to think up new and different things because I wanted it to have value to everyone and not just be, I don't know, doing something to be doing something. I wanted it to have some value. I hope it does. Now we've got that on there. I think I'm going to give it a roll just to be sure. Now with me, there's going to be lace on this, so you won't see a lot of that. Like with this one, you don't see a lot of the fabric. You see a little bit, but not a lot. So that's what we're aiming for. I will lace it off camera, but I will lace it up to where it's, kind of covered that way, okay? So now we've got this done. Oh, my glue is happy today. It's bubbly. Okay, so let's get our signature. We want this to be still. Let me see if I can find the middle of it so I can make sure I'm having all my pages behave at the same time, right? Okay. All right. So I'm going to do this number so that they stay still. Now with this, it doesn't matter the up or the down, I don't think. I'm going to put it this way just because. Just because I get to pick, right? Okay, so they're going to sit in there. And like I said, when you get them in there, you may want to trim off a little bit of this or a little bit of that. But right now it looks okay to me. So yeah, you've got a little leeway. I gave a little leeway so that you could take the top or the bottom, some of this or whatever. But it looks good. Okay. I want it to be where I want it to be, right there. All right, let me put this one on there. I know the clips are bigger than the little journal, right? Okay, where's my awl? I'm going to go in to the middle of the signature here. It doesn't really need something to punch into because, you know, it's little. It would be hard to do that. Okay, so then I'm going to come down about 1/2 inch into the signature there. Just go that way. And about 1/2 inch up right there. Okay. Yep, like that. Then we will have our little bitty signature sewn in. Now I'm going to sew in so that it's flat in here. It's small, so we're going to work that way with it, okay? All right. I did toy with the idea of sewing it around with the with this. Can't think of my words today, but it was too complicated. I had to put like a clip on it to hold it together so that I could. You can tie it together that way, but I thought, well, I don't want to do that every time, so no, I just chopped those off and figured I'll stick it in a box. But once you put it in, I have an idea. I haven't made one yet. I mean, I've made lots of pouch envelopes, okay, so I know it'll work. I just haven't made one yet because I figured I'd just make it with you guys, right? But once you put it in there, it's going to hold it steady, you know. Now see, you have your stitches flat in there and it takes up less, you know, bulkiness. See if I can pull some of this back through. Because, you know, and I have my strings, one on one side and one on the other. So, yeah. Okay. Yep. What in the world's going on? This is weird. Well, if it does this with you... Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. Ha. I do. The needle went through the thread. That's okay. When it does that, just pull it through. Just pull it on through. Okay, I want one on one side again and one on the other. Yeah. And then we'll get this tied in. Pull it good and tight. I mean, you know, don't rip your paper tight, but tight. And then I do go through this twice, right? And then it does really good. I'm going to leave these long for a bit because I will put a charm on here. And you need a little room, or I need a little room to do that with, because, yeah. Fiddly fingers or whatever. I don't know how you... Anyways, there you go. That is that. Now, we've got our little journal started. It's together. And the next part is just going to be cutting out our mats. All these little things here to put in the journal. All our little pockets. That's a hinge page, not a pocket. All our little pockets. Yes, they're gusseted. Isn't that adorable or what? And then I'll make this off camera. But yeah, I've got my little belly bands ready. So you guys get caught up. Cut your stuff out. And I'll have to trim that. But, you know, I'm okay with that. Anyways, cut your stuff out. Get your little journal ready to make. And in the next time you see the little, I mean, it won't be the next video you see, but soon thereafter, we will start putting our little pockets in, our little belly bands in, our little teeny weeny ones, and putting our matted pieces in. So our journal is just completely adorable. I think this is going to take probably 3-ish videos, maybe, before we get to a ta-da place. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I promise. Look what you're going to be making, right? This little guy is adorable. Super cute. I did put some charms. So if you want to put charms, that's, you know, that's a thing. I got these ones from BB Craft. Just super cute. Just little enamel charms. But they go well with the little mini. I don't know what to call it. But anyways, that. So, you guys come craft along and make this with me. Free digital teeny weeny kit. Yep. You get this, all this awesomeness, and this, all this awesomeness, and you can make this with it. And we're started. We've got our pieces cut out. Well, I have to do my mats still. But with those, what I'm going to do is cut them per place. Because I know I want one in the front. And I'll cut it to fit, you know, cut it here and cut it here, you know, just to fit in there. Anyways, that's another video, right? Oh, let me get my thingy here. Get all that stuff out of the way. Ooh, okay. Where were we? We are on page, yep, day 41. We are getting so close to being almost halfway done, guys. We're getting this thing done. So get your stuff together. Come make this with me. It's so cute and so fun. Just adorable. And if you wanted to make up several of these to give as gifts, who wouldn't want that, right? It's adorable. And you can write in it. I mean, you can. Teeny weeny mini notes, but yeah, you can. Okay. I'll quit rambling. You guys have fun. Go make this. Seriously. You guys, please take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.